The pandemic was isolating for everyone, but it also allowed people to explore their passions on a deeper level. 3 local artists used the pandemic to connect back to their artwork, creating a beautiful exhibit full of nature-inspired paintings and sculptures that helped them get through these trying times. Bill Cohen, Gwen Chasen, and Dan Cianfarini are all local artists using different mediums to express themselves. Each artist supplied very different works of art for the Old Schwamb Mill's new exhibit titled 3 Views of a Secret. Sculptor Bill Cohen explained the meaning behind the show's title.
So one of the secrets is this mill. The other is that during the time of the pandemic, as artists, we've been essentially creating in our private studios. And our work has not been seen, so we're really thrilled. We feel in many ways our work has been secret. We don't want it to be a secret now, so again, very happy to have it out. And then just one more I'll add, which is we are also 3 people of a certain age, if you will, but we've been artists for over 25 years or 30 years, and while we've conducted a business career. And so in many ways as artists, we're relatively unknown, and we want to reveal ourselves and sort of open our secret that has been our own artwork.
Each artist found inspiration for their pieces and love for art in their own way.
Well, this exhibit comes at the end of this crazy pandemic isolation time, where as a kind of senior person, I was really careful about staying out of the public eye. So I had a lot of hours at home and a lot of time to think about art and what I'm interested in, and I love to experiment. So I tried some new methods and processes and just had a great time. And out of that came a kind of a diverse group of work.
I found that whenever I would go into a museum or a gallery, I had a tendency to just aim for the watercolors. So I took drawing and painting classes at the ACA, fell in love with it. I was bitten by the art bug, even though I was already in my early 50s, and kept at it.
Well, some of it is what works well with Gwen's and Dan's pieces. So they have a very natural feel to them. Dan's are landscapes and from New England, but also around the world. Gwen's are birds' nests and flowers and really natural. And so I wanted some of my pieces that are more evocative of nature.
This exhibit was conjured in a time of great isolation, with each artist using this time to create from their own view of what was going on in the world around them.
For a good part of the pandemic, I could not make any art at all. And then as I kind of mark my process of recovery from that really traumatizing period of time with my interest in art and the amount of art that I was doing. So as things started, as a light began to glimmer at the end of the tunnel.
The momentum that was happening in the winter of 2020 just carried me through the pandemic. I just wanted to get a body of work done with the Sicilian paintings you see in the South American paintings, and that just carried me.
With such different mediums, the artists spoke about how they came together.
Well, we are kind of proud of this exhibit. We really pulled together a bunch of work, and the 3 of us have enjoyed working together. I'm very nature-based, kind of a little bit expressionist, and Dan is highly realistic and a wonderful watercolorist. And here's Bill making these natural forms that are sculptures and often fountains.
So we invited Bill, who would not be contributing 2-dimensional work, but 3-dimensional work. So we thought his work would be very complementary to what we do, because the 3 of us all draw inspiration essentially from looking at the natural world and natural landscapes, or man-made landscapes.
The artists wanted to recognize how great of a venue the Old Schwamb Mill is, as well as its historical importance.
And as I look around, as I start to install my pieces, I get even more of an appreciation for how nice it is here and what a special spot it is.
Our host, the Schwamb Mill, is an absolutely wonderful site. If people don't know it, they should come here and learn about it.
After months and months of work, the exhibit is finally on full display, and Bill, Dan, and Gwen urge anyone and everyone to come get a look at their beautiful art.
I think what you're going to find again is a level of creativity and mastery of each of our crafts that is very positive and probably again a secret to many. So you should be equally pleased to see it as we are to show it.
So we hope you listen to some music and come up and see us in this beautiful, historic, very cool building and enjoy the art.
The Old Schwamb Mill will be holding an opening for the exhibit on Saturday, July 24th from 2:30 to 4:30 with live music from Coffee and Cocktails. If you can't make the opening though, do not fret because you can see this exhibit on display through the first week in November. This beautiful art is something you do not want to miss. For ACMi News, I'm Sophia Titus.